Hello, I'm back again with another video, and actually, this topic is just something that I thought like a few seconds ago, and I hit record immediately because as I was scrolling through YouTube and in my channel, I saw that I've been so inconsistent with my uploads. And at first, I was so consistent. Almost every day, actually, every day I uploaded at least one video, and sometimes I was able to upload multiple videos in one day. And I asked myself, why? Why was I able to do that, at first or in the beginning of my YouTube journey? And why can't I do that now? Or why am I not doing that right now? And I thought of it, and I think it's something interesting to talk about and to share to other people as well. So that's why I'm recording this video right now. Why am I so inconsistent? So basically, the topic of this video would be inconsistency. Why do we become inconsistent in some way, while doing something that we loved at first, that we were consistent at first? Or why do we become inconsistent along the way? At some point along the way, trying to go somewhere. And it's something that I want to ponder a lot about, this next few days. But as I am right now, I'm just blubbering again with the things that the things that are going to mind, that coming to mind, and I want to share it as authentic, as genuine as possible in this video. That's why I'm doing it. And I think the main reason for why we become inconsistent in anything at all, or at least one of the things, right? I think it has to do something with our drive or motivation to do things, right? Because if you observe with a lot of things that you do or a lot of things that you did, the first time you did it, you were in fire. You were motivated to do those kind of things because you like them, and it's something that's new, right? It's new to you, and you're very excited to do them because it's something that's uncharted, right? So it's uncharted in your case. It's a new experience, in other words. And I think when you do something as much as you can, as often as you can, in possibility or in chances that you get, in every chances that you get in, say, in a day, and if you do them as often as possible, as often as you could, there will come a time wherein it becomes a routine, and that routine becomes something that is engraved to you. It becomes a daily activity, and actually it becomes a task for some people. When you consistently do things, even though you love them to do, you enjoy them, they become tasks. They become routines. I think personally, right? And that's just me, right? You can have a different opinion about it. But I personally think that even though you love what you do, you love the things that you're doing, even though, it doesn't matter what it is, hobbies, your job, taking care of something, anything at all. At first, especially if it's a new experience for you, especially if it's something that you haven't tried yet before, that it's actually your first time to do, you have a lot of drive, you have a lot of motivation to do them, right? And that's understandable because it's something, as I've said earlier, new to you. So you have a lot of exploring to do. That's why you're very driven to do them. But when you get to a point wherein you familiarize yourself with it, you get to a point wherein I'm doing this again today. I'm I have to do this. I should do this. You think, or at least you get to a point wherein you think that way. If you consistently do them. And it's not something like you can compare to being burnt out, right? I mean, it depends on how you look at it, but personally, I think you cannot compare it to being burnt out because you have the drive for it. You love to do it. You love doing it. It's just that when something that you love becomes a routine, the fulfillment that you had and it's like former part of it, like the first months of it, is not there anymore. Or at least that's what I think. When something becomes a routine, the drive, the satisfaction that you had or that you got from it, at first it's not there anymore. But that doesn't mean that you don't love doing it. That doesn't mean that you don't get fulfilled by it. I think it varies from people to people, but I think it all boils down to our perspective about it, how we look at it again. And if we have just a little bit of change of perspective when it comes to it, when it comes to doing it again, I think we will be surprised how much it will help us see it in a different way, in a way wherein we get to enjoy it as much as we did the first time we did it. And I'm saying all these things not specifically towards you, but actually towards myself, because as I've said earlier, as I look at my channel, I wasn't or am not that consistent anymore because it went from multiple videos a single day to a single video every day to one video a week. Now one video for 2 weeks and then one video for about 3 weeks. And I don't know why specifically. And the things that I said earlier might be something that's related to me, to why I am that way right now. And of course, it doesn't apply to everyone, right? We all have different things going around. We have a different, we call this facets in the things that we do and why we do it that way. But for me, I think the things that I've said might all be applicable. I don't know. It's just, it opens up your perspective when you think about it deeply, when you ponder, when you reflect on the things that you did or the things that you do. And I don't know. I think it's really a healthy way. I've been preaching about this for quite a while now in this channel, about reflecting, about self-reflection and how important it is, not just for yourself but also for the people around you. And I'm quite sure that you didn't get that much out of this video, or actually not anything at all, nothing at all from this video, but I hope in some way, in some point, I help you in a way in terms of your perspective and how you see things, how we become inconsistent sometimes with the things that we do. Even though we love doing them, we still become inconsistent because of different factors, different circumstances, but they can all be boiled down to perspective. And that's a general term, and that's an umbrella term that we can all apply to everything. It's just that when you really understand what it means, when you talk about perspective and how it can change everything, it opens up a lot of possibilities. It opens up a lot of doors and how you see things and how it can greatly affect your satisfaction, your feelings, and your perspective in life in general, right? And I guess that's about it. I hope you learned something from it. I hope you didn't get bored as much as I think you got bored watching this video. If you got to this point, thank you. What else? I guess that's about it. Stay awesome.